Hey everybody, what's up YouTube people? Here we are. We are at the shop today and I'm going to do a little housekeeping. And I told you a few videos back I'd like to show you some of the concrete creations I've created. Most recently here, some GFRC tables and countertop, and 7 years ago we created a concrete sign. I might as well show you that while we're out here, and I'll turn you around here and take you on a little tour of a couple things, and then we'll end up inside. Got some concrete things in there to show you, and I'd like to give a couple shout outs to especially one guy that's been an inspiration to me, and a couple other YouTube people that I watch that maybe you can watch too, and see kind of where I get some of my ideas for editing and so forth. So I'm going to give a few shout outs here at the end of this video, so stay tuned, and we really appreciate you all watching. Okay, so we're out here by the road. These are the tables I was telling you about. I got 4 of them out here for sale. We made 8 total. These are 100% concrete, and I should specify, I said GFRC, that's a type of concrete, glass fiber reinforced concrete. So you can use these for your patio. They won't rot. I can make different colors. I've got a few different colors here. On different legs, I put metal legs on those. And one weighs about 75 pounds maybe. And then this one here is, I got a concrete base. Pretty cool. It looks like tree trunk. And that base is separate from the top. And if you purchase that, you'd get some adhesive and glue them together. And here's an up close. If you didn't know, you would think that was real wood. Here's an up close of the grain that's got the rings. So it was just something fun I could make by myself. And that one has pipe legs, just something different. So it was kind of fun making these. Try to lift this. I mean, I'm lifting that with one hand. It's not that heavy. So we made those. Here's a different colored one. So that's one thing I made out of concrete. So we'll go on over here. We made this sign, and it's 100% concrete. Let me go around the other side here and see if the sun's on it. See if it looks any better. So that was kind of fun project. That was all precast. We made it all in the shop, and then we bought the vinyl letter down there on the bottom, and we got some exciting news right there on that white square 4x8 sheet. There'll be a new name there soon, so I'll be able to share that with you hopefully here in the next real soon. So there was a sign here when we bought this place, and it was modeled after a house, and it showed windows and doors that the guy sold, and we did concrete. So we tore that down, and behind it, actually that's a sandwich. We made precast concrete, and in the middle are 3 humongous I-beams down with a 3-foot by 16-foot footing. So there's a concrete footing under that sign, and oh, there we got more balls of concrete up there. Yeah, those were made with basketballs, so you can kind of see the lines on that one. But we like to make things out of concrete. Oh yeah, there's some flower planters I made out of concrete. That's showing like a acid wash finish on the base there, just gray concrete, and then a colored ring on the top. So yeah, that sign is pretty fun, making it in the shop and then getting it out here. And I'll just give you a little more detail, maybe some of the card. This part right here is 2 inches thick. These are solid, these pillars. And we go around, and over here is another 2-inch thick piece. And then, like I said, they're sandwiched in the I-beams. And the words were all concrete too. The new sign, we just don't have time to make it out of concrete words, so it'll just be a temporary vinyl banner type thing. But we're gonna make it look good, and then we can put advertisements down here, and the words need to clean that up a little bit. So that shows you the tables there. And now I'm going to show you another table and take you inside for a few things. This is my favorite table for sale. I've got the trunk concrete base, and then the tabletop, live edge, and I don't know, I just really liked how this one turned out. It's one of my favorites. So it's fun making them too. Give you a little more close up, but may as well show you this. Here's our concrete wishing well. We had to do some complicated forming walls several years ago. This was just an experiment. So we poured this around the wellhead to protect it from getting run over. So I just call it the concrete wishing well. And then we test our saws out on it, see all the cuts, make sure the saws are running good, and test out some grinders. There's some different finishes and stuff. So that has no footing under it. If we ever want to tear it out, it'll be easy to tear it out. So it does keep the wellhead from getting hit. Okay, now we're in the office, which will be the store, and like I said, more to share on that later. But I made this here, we're going to call it the sales counter. So it's just got a 2x4 frame, and then we wrapped it with some real old repurposed metal roofing, and that looks pretty cool. And then I poured this GFRC concrete top, and I think the color is sand. To me it's a little greenish, but on this video I think it is showing up a little brownish better. But anyways, this is GFRC mix. I can lift it. Two people put it in here. It's I don't know how much it totally weighs, probably 150. So it's GFRC. It's just as strong as a 4-inch mix. It's made out in the shop and then brought in here. So I would be interested in getting some more projects like this, probably. So yeah, it was. I did my first countertop in 1999, and this is the best one I've ever done, I think. Really happy with the way it turned out. And it's got the 2-inch overhang here, or I'm not sure the right word for that, face there. So yeah, well, I guess I won't even shut this off. We'll go on into the we call this the conference room, and of course we've got a concrete table there, and I'll show you more of that in a minute. Concrete overlay on the floor with grout lines, and then we got concrete mix on the walls, stamped. And right here is this is a steel building, so there's a steel beam behind this part of the building. We just coated that with concrete and made it look kind of cool. And then we put a little concrete mix on here. It's called a knockdown. Really like this. Might do some of that at the. I'd like to do some of that at the concrete homestead. It was easy, fast, quick, and gives us a nice, really nice, cool finish. But there's some more wall thing. So this is not a GFRC table. This is full mix, 2 inches of real concrete, but This is where we have meetings. And then we've got for you have PowerPoint or whatever, we got a TV monitor up there for PowerPoint, or we hook our computer up to that, and then we can all look at this spreadsheets and whatnot. So we're going to shut the lights off here and see what happens. So, not sure how well this will show up on video, but it's a glow-in-the-dark concrete table, and polished, and we're real happy how it turned out. I think we're going to move this to the concrete homestead someday, but it weighs 600 pounds, so we need some volunteers for that. If I could get some volunteers in the comments, I would appreciate it. And yeah, it's just not showing up as good, I don't think, on video right now. Let me open this door. No, that doesn't help. So anyways, wish you could see it better. Concrete glow-in-the-dark table. So that application that'd be really good for like your bathroom, the glow-in-the-dark. It's a synthetic rock to make it glow. And yeah, I'll think of maybe some more stuff to show you someday, but I think that's making a pretty good video. So I'm going to set up the tripod now and tell you about some other people that I like to watch on YouTube. Yeah, so we're here in the conference room, and just wanted to share a little bit more of what's going on. So I promised I'd show you the tables I made and the countertop, and that was several videos back. I've just been so busy trying to get that driveway done and get some things done on the home site. So a little background. It's hard to know how much to share, putting yourself out there for the whole world, but my wife and I had a concrete business. We did concrete construction for almost 30 years, and 2 years ago we just decided it was time to hang it up and do something else with our lives, and not retire from working. We retired from concrete construction, but not from working. So we love working and doing things. So we'll be starting a new business here real shortly. We'll be able to tell you all about that. But in the meantime, we were selling equipment. We just weren't able to find anybody to take the concrete business over. It makes you a little heartbroken, but you know, the Lord has a plan, and we just want to follow His leading, and no one really came forward to take it over, so we are selling assets. We've only got a couple things left, really. Most everything's sold. So we decided, we live in town, we wanted to move out into the country, and we bought some land, and we want to have a house in the woods. So that's where our journey started with this YouTube stuff, and you all have been watching us, and we really appreciate our viewers. So what kind of inspired me, a friend of mine I went to high school with, but he was a few years behind me in high school, but he started making videos a couple years ago, and I started watching them. And a year ago, then this COVID thing hit, and I started watching chicken videos, how to butcher chickens and raise your own chickens. And I kind of started watching a lot of YouTube, and don't really watch much TV regular anymore, just kind of YouTube. So I was watching tons of chicken videos a year ago at this time. And so we ended up doing our own, butchering our own chickens, and we got some other people to butcher chickens, and it was quite the fun time. And so we've got chickens in our freezer for all year, and we're going to do that again this year. But anyways, the gentleman's name is Andy, and his YouTube, so get a piece of paper and pencil. His YouTube is Harmless Farmer. Harmless Farmer. Type that in on your search, and watch his channel. He pretty unique individual, and he's kind of inspired me and helped me to decide that, you know, anybody can do this. So I gave him a call, and he encouraged me to make my own YouTube channel. So that's kind of where we got started a few months back. And so my number one that I like to watch is Harmless Farmer. Now these other three that I watch on YouTube, I do not know them at all, but I kind of started watching them because their videos popped up right beside Harmless Farmer, and I don't know any of these people. But if you want to watch them, you're welcome to. I really want you to watch Harmless Farmer and support him. And oh, and also his daughter started YouTube too, Just Kylie. Type her in and watch her videos for Just Kylie and Harmless Farmer. And they're both kind of neighbors. They live around here, and we all went to the same school. So watch their videos. And some of these other people, I'm not sure where they're all at. But this is kind of, maybe if you watch some of their videos, you'll kind of see, you know, I kind of copy some of their editing techniques, because you kind of do what you know. And I wish I had time to watch more, but once you get watching a few, you kind of feel like you're part of their family, and you got to see what they're up to every day to know what's going on. So I'm hoping we can get a following like they do. But another one I watch is Brian's farming videos. I don't know him personally. He's from Ohio too, so that's kind of why I like to watch him. Oh, and another one I like to watch, type this in. This is a house building, is Neck of the Woods. It's a couple building a house, ICF, like we will be doing. They also kind of inspired me. Neck of the Woods. Scott, and I can't remember his wife's name. They're in Ohio somewhere. I have no idea where. And then they're on Instagram, Neck of the Woods 2020. So yeah, you can follow us on Instagram at Concrete Homestead. And Harmless Farmer too, I know he's on Instagram. And Brian's farming videos, I've seen him on there. So anyways, we got Harmless Farmer, Just Kylie, Brian's farming videos, Neck of the Woods, they're building a house like we are. And another one I watch is Dirt Perfect. He does excavating. He doesn't like Kubotas as much as I do if you watch his videos. So anyway, Dirt Perfect, he's from Indiana. I'm not sure his name. He digs. And then I do watch Cole the Corn Star. He's from Iowa. And once you kind of watch them for a while, you kind of get like, oh, I got to see what they're doing today. So Cole the Corn Star has a lot of followers. I don't know him personally at all, but anyways, I just want to thank them for giving me the courage to do my own YouTube channel, especially Harmless Farmer. And yeah, just stay tuned. I said earlier I'd really like to get 500 subscribers, and then I'm going to buy a new camera, and we're a long way off from that. So if you could spread the word, we're just an average family that bought some land. We're going to build a house. It's going to be a all concrete house, and we're going to garden and stuff like that. So I'm going to be showing some gardening videos in here, and kind of throwing some of that in. It's not going to be all building a house. And we just want to thank everybody so much for watching, and it's been a lot of fun. And I'd like the sarcasm comments, and so it's kind of fun replying back to them. So go ahead and leave me a comment. If it's bad or good, that's okay. And I just want to grow our channel and spread the word about concrete and homesteading and things like that. And I know we're not going to be perfect at everything, but we're just an average family giving it a try, and we're going to see what the Lord has in store for us. And I think I'll skip the tip for the day today, because I didn't think of one ahead of time, and it's kind of hard to think of them off the top of your head. So I just been wanting to make this video for a really long time, and thank the Harmless Farmer for inspiring me. So thanks, Andy. See y'all later.